back nine minute Jones. History of the Calgary Stampede goes back to the very beginning, and their partnership has been running success for over a century. They remain the official legal counsel for the Calgary Stampede. As you look at that board, you just saw 10 of the 9 of the best names in the game. And as you talk about getting the lineup put together right now, our cowboy in the first spot is Garrett Shamble. Weighs about 155 pounds soaking wet with his boots on, but it doesn't matter. When you talk about Garrett, you also have to talk about in-house pro Rodeo bucket horse about Bronc. And you can be all the points in the world today, but I need a little help from the grandstand. You gotta cheer him on, cheer him on. I love it. When we started off playing second time, here means the first guy rides for 8 seconds, that means they'll all ride for 8 seconds. Big scores today, big points available all day long. Ray, this is a great way to kick it off. It's an 86-point ride for cowboy number 1.
Oh yes, that Jones history with the Calgary Stampede goes back to the very beginning of their partnership has been roped to success for over a century. To this day, they remain official legal counsel for the Calgary Stampede. As we get ready to ride with Ethan Mazarenko from Thornchild, Alberta. North Canada qualified for the Showdown round in Paducah. This young man is getting ready to keep us fired up. Bluebells is the name of the bucket horse. Top 4 scores coming back. We need to hang around that 86, 87, maybe 90. Come on! Come on, baby! Oh, Canada, I think you got you a good bareback rider, eh? We're gonna put him right in the lineup. Let's take a look at this horse. Bluebells. Yo, Pro Rodeo, look at the action. Look at the footwork. Everybody trying to fight to claw to one of those top 4 positions. We're going to put him number 2 with 85 points.
So the cowboys and cowgirls, they feed off of the energy that comes out of those grandstands. They love it. I talked to them 500 of them. They said, oh yeah, we can hear those fans. And I'll tell you this, there's nothing wrong with a little noise before the ride. The next cowboy, Bradley Miller, he's the #1 ranked bareback rider in the world today. The #1 man. Forget willy-nilly the horse from the Calgary Stampede. They just won the finals in Paducah at the Paducah Stampede on this bucket horse. You take a cowboy that's harder than a firecracker, one of the best horses in the bunch. We're looking for some big scores today. Yes! That kid is brimming with confidence. He's having the best year of his career. He's headed for a world championship, and he knows it. It's about not who's hot yesterday or a week ago, but about who's hot right now, and he is absolutely on fire. As you watch the replay coming in from XCN Superboard, how about we make room at the top for a new guy? 88 and a half. Woo, man.
Well, it would appear we picked the top bareback riders in each pool. There's a look at the board. We're already getting crowded, but it also appears that we've saved the best horses for Sunday, Championship Sunday. We're going to get ready to ride with Brody Farrell from Columbus, Wyoming. Born Fearless from Calgary. Ray, bucket horse. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the top 4 is full. Bareback riders, if you want a spot, you're going to have to fight for it. We're going to go back and look at this good bucket horse, Born Fearless. Look how strong he is, but he rides in some control, and that's what the judges are looking for, because you just witnessed an 89-point ride.
where you want to be at the end of the year. Those 2 grand finals are crucial. Yes. Ashton Ford making it look too easy, and sometimes that's the biggest problem that we have. We've got 3 great rodeo cowboys driving around as our cowboy pickup in. It's an 86.5 point ride today. This is going to come right down the wire, right down to the last day, as we welcome the support for those 3 ranch-raised cowboys. EFW Radiology, the official diagnostic imaging provider for the Calgary Stampede, because exceptional moments deserve exceptional imaging. All right, we're just halfway through them. 5 down, 4 to go. And you better have brought your riding boots today, because it's going to get tough and tougher as we go.
Absolutely right way. And as I said, the top 4 is full. 89 at the top, 86 in 4th. Jacob Lees has been to the regular national finals 2 times, so this is no pressure situation. This is give it all you got, leave it out on the arena floor. The name of this horse, Minnesota Joe. Jacob Lees, let's bring it. Woo! You have the top talent in the world right before your eyes. And we are going to shake it up today. Let's go back and look how strong these horses are. Minnesota Joe, he knows his job. He knows what he's supposed to do. They work in sync, the talent level, at this talent level, and we're going to put him number 2 with 88 points. Number 3.
Wow, here's your leaderboard. 89, 88, 86.5. So if you want to even get a sniff of that $50,000, you got to be 86.5 points. In 2021, we knew this young talent right here was going to be something, as he won the collegiate, national, all-around, and bareback riding title, full ranks. But here's the deal: he's got a horse called Straight Guitar. This is one of the youngest horses you're going to watch today in the bareback riding. This is the 2nd high-marked horse over the 4th of July holiday south of the border. I think we got a shot at 90 today. I think we got a shot. Let's do it! How do you like the Cowboys so far, everybody? Let them hear from you. They are trying their guts out today. I'm doing to get on about 120 or 130 of those a year to make a living. This is the hardest event in the Cowboys' body. He's going in right where he needed to be, 86.5, and I'm glad I'm not one of our pro officials. It's just getting tougher and tougher.
It is indeed, Wayne, and we're still getting tougher yet because the next cowboy, Jess Pope, is the former champion of the world in this event. He's qualified to the regular national finals 3 times. Calgary, this next cowboy has earned over $2 million, 8 seconds at a time. Happening back, his dancing partner. Calgary, when we crack the latch, I want you all to scream because Wayne just mentioned this could be one of our opportunities to see 90 points. Are the stars in line? Is this your Sunday, Jess Pope? Can we chase another gold buckle? We're going to answer that question right here. Lay back. Make sure it's right. He's been in this position before. He knows he can't stub his toe. He's there. on the ground, I want you to pat him on the back as we put up a mark of 86 points for the former world champion. Nice job, Crystal.
So again, there's only 9 cowboys and cowgirls in every event today. We'll take 4 of the 4 top out of there. We'll come back after we've gone through all the events and start over again. The top 4 bareback riders that you're watching right now, they'll come back down another one. We'll erase all the scores, erase all the times. Nothing counts starting right now. It's all been erased. It's a clean slate. Then we'll do it again before that final 4 in the shot of $50,000. Luke Trash, Stephenville, Texas, blasting sand. He's already pocketed over $12,000 in the last few days. It's about getting to that final 4 championship round. First pays $50,000, second pays $20,000, third pays $10,000. Everybody wins money today. Go ahead. Help me. Oh man. A dead giveaway. When you see the other bareback riders on the back of the bucket chutes clapping their hands, you know you got a great ride. Watch the replay. Look how quick he gets to his feet and he snaps him down into the neck. That horse is doing his job. Show him the score, boys. Show him the score. How about a 91? Today is one of my favorite days in all of rodeo because of pressure and because of emotion. You're going to see people right up here on this stage collect those checks for $50,000. The emotion is wonderful, but that's pressure right there. Thank you to Bennett Jones, the firm that businesses trust with the most complex legal matters. And as we salute our cowboys, the big deal is going to be how it shakes down the big results. If again, all 9 will get paid today. Some just get paid more than others, like 50 grand if you make it. Here's your top 4 guys. Luke Travis, Woody Farrell, the new kid on Bronc in his rookie year, the number 1 man in the bareback riding business, Bradley Miller, and one of the hottest talents in the business, Jacob Leeds. Folks, if you've enjoyed our first event of the day, how about giving all the bareback riders one more round of applause? They deserve it. They were all putting out 100%. 9 ladies, and I'm trying to think of the stats we talked about earlier. 5 ladies have already taken the fastest runs of our rodeo. Haley Gibson Stillwell starts us off. And when they get to the 3rd and final barrel, that's when you cheer it on. 16:56. That is a brand new arena record in the Calgary Stampede.
Now that hammer sneaking up on you, huh? Wow. It is a day when we just don't declare champions, we set records. Well, let's talk about a lady who has helped change the game. She is a 4-time champ of the world. She hails from Catula, Texas. It is the phenomenal, the incomparable Haley Kinsel. This is her amazing sister. But here's the deal. The louder you cheer, the faster she goes. And as she comes across that line, certainly puts a halt to it. One of the great things of the Calgary Stampede is we have the triple check absolutely everything. What's it going to be? 16 and 75 for Kinsel. 16 and 75. That is an amazing night.
Hey, can I just real fast do a quick little survey? Do I have time? We have almost, I think we do have a sold out packed crowd here today. So real fast, where are all my kids under 20? Let me hear you scream, under 20? How about my big kids? If you're over 20, come on, you ready to keep doing this thing?
Alright, watch out. Here comes the very first French Canadian to qualify for the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. Julie Ford. She is a top barrel racer in the land, and she needs a little home country support right here. Quebec cowgirl turns into 1702. He's gonna win a world title, buddy.
I feel you. So we just reset the arena record here at the greatest outdoor show on earth. But if this is the first time that you've been here, you need to know that that is the third time we have reset the arena record this week. We may not set the arena record again for the next 100 years. What you are watching today, oh, it is absolutely amazing. But with this field of competitors, we can do it in mere moments. As Grayson Harmon comes around that second bell, everybody all together, let's turn it up. She is across the line with 17 and 44 today. If you are going to be the barrel racing champion of the Stampede, you're going to have to be.
Boy, absolutely. And we've got competitors from Canada, the States, Mexico, Australia, all over the place. Heidi Anderson from Minnesota, down south of the border. She swept the qualifier to be here. How do you come to the Calgary Stampede? You look at last year's world standings, this year's world standings, and there's a couple of qualifiers that if you can win one, you can make a lot of money. This is a futurity world champion cowgirl. I want to hear just from the ladies. Come on, ladies. So when we started this barrel race today, that was the arena record, 1668. We've already beat it once. I have no doubt we have a chance to beat it again. An opportunity to think about the safety factor is what we're going to do right now. But I want to tell you this quick little piece of information. We only had 8 runs under 17 seconds in the first 9 days. There were 5 ladies that turned in those runs under 17. There was in pool 1, either A, B, or C. So we've already had them here. They've already run 3 times. They've already won a lot of money, most of them. $14,000, $15,000. Now, let's see if you can get to the Final Four. Yeah. Don't fall down, whatever you do. There's not a lot of rules in the barrel racing game. The one rule is you gotta keep them all standing. You can knock them all around. Thank you, Michelle, for the wave on the way out of the arena. 21.91. What a pleasure, what an honor to be competing here in Calgary.
I couldn't agree more. Tell you what a privilege for both you and I and Ray Chandler and Harrison throughout the weekend to get to say the name of Emily Bysdale. As she gets ready to roll, she comes to us from Weatherford, Oklahoma, is the number 2 ranked cowgirl in the entire world of Rodeo. I'll tell you what she is, not only a many-time ranked national finals rodeo qualifier, you may not meet a nicer human being in all the world. She's coming around that second barrel, pushing hard. Here's where we bring everything she's got. 16 and 91 for Emily Bysdale. 16 and 91.
So who is one of the hottest barrel racers in the world today? It's the next lady, Carly Otero. She has won the most money at $18,000. She's born in Canada. She's a Canadian Finals Rodeo qualifier and a National Finals Rodeo qualifier from Wrangler down in Las Vegas. She's number 5 in the world. 4. And they're already starting to call this lady the GOAT, the greatest of all time. She's the 2-time and reigning world champion cowgirl. She's the one that broke the record at 1668 yesterday. Now, did she do it again? Over $200,000 for the festival held in Las Vegas. Big wins this year all over North America, Fort Worth, Texas, Houston, Texas. All over the place. Number 1 ranked in the world. All right, get ready. On 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3. That is too close to call. Thank goodness for Terry Crystal behind the scenes. Bruce on Superwoman's got our director. Richard Jones cranking out the tunes as we get ready to see who gets the money and who gets to move on to that final 4. As we fly fast today and say thank you to our great sponsorship, it's an opportunity to welcome the Calgary Herald. Proud to be the official news media partner of the Calgary Stampede. We appreciate all that they do and have done for over 30 years here at the Calgary Stampede, so thank you. So let's talk about the results. Who gets the money? Who gets the money? That was too close. Haley Gibson's still first lady out. She will be number 1 for that 50,000 with a brand new arena record. Carly Otero, Heidi Gunderson, and Haley Kinsel will battle it out. A few minutes ago, I said it makes 50,000 for first, 20,000 for
Innovation, collaboration, and dedication to the Canadian energy industry. This weekend set up for the tie-down roping. I want you to take a look at the board. It's 9 warriors. I like what my partner Wayne and Red said. My partners, 9 warriors trying to fight for a top 4 spot. Wayne, we're going to kick it off with an electric tie-down roping.
Boy, absolutely, and here's my guy. I vote for this guy every time I get a chance. John Dodge out of Huntsville, Texas. He is top ranked in the world standings. He's already picked up about $15,000. And he is one of the most athletic guys you'll watch. The deal is you want to keep him standing here in Calgary. And with a fast tie, we'll see how fast the hands are today. Because again, the pressure's on. 7:48 will start things off. Yeah, it's kind of a special rule that we have here in Calgary. If you do, you got to get them back up. But I'm not counting on the ground and tie up those 3 legs. So we started off good and hot and solid, but I think we have an opportunity to see some faster runs than that this afternoon.
We will indeed. We've got room for 3 more. We get set some Hunter Herons. I like to call him one of the veterans of our sport. At 41 years, he's not only competing against the field of his colleagues at his age, but there's a lot of youngsters that are moving in. He's trying to protect his territory. He's got 14 regular national finals under him. Over $2.5 million. Let's see if we can throw another 50 on top of that, Hunter Heron. How cool, man? He gathered a little over $12,500. We're not thinking about that right now. We are running at a good solid catch. Ooh, we're going to set him in his lap, get down, wrapping, tie him, throw your hands in the air. That's going to put him number 2 right now. Number 2 with that 8.1. If you take a look, everything is technically correct. He gets a good start, stays out of the barrier. And we step off that horse real smooth and easy like and watch the handler carry him in slow motion. It is fast. Get gathered in 1, 2, 1 round. Boy, that is fast, Wayne. We get to see more like that. Crowd that is top.
Oh, absolutely. You know they're bringing their best today. We walked in line in front of the Big 4 Roadhouse. After the rodeo this afternoon, it's where the cowboys go. After the rodeo. Food, fun. Lots of great things happening there. That Youngblood, he's had his fair share of trips up on the stage. I want you to watch his right hand. after he throws the rope, watch his right hand. He might get both hands involved. Hang on to that slack. That's how you keep the calf standing. You hold on to that slack, make it nice and soft and easy. When you're getting on that horse, that'll keep that time good and fast. Like I said, on stage, 2 out of 3 days. Here in the last rule. Good job, good job, good job. Smooth as black. 7.5 right, Scott. Slow it down enough time he throws that loop, and I want to show you what I'm talking about. This is how they control those pins. You don't have to pop them down. Sometimes it happens, it's an accident. We go back to the replay. You watch about the time he throws the slack and reaches down with that right hand. I'm not sure we're able to see it. Possibly, possibly not. There it is. Nope, we're going to miss it. That's all right. Watch the next guy. You'll see it happen right there.
That's right, Wayne. We'll show you right here. We're right in with the reigning 2025 California Circuit champ, third generation cowboy. His dad, Casey, was a 1993 Linderman Award winner. This kid has rodeoed all his life, and now he gets an opportunity to run at one of the greatest rodeos in the world and win the $50,000. Rushton, this is your day. Let's put a run together. He's smooth. He's quick. There's the start. Oh, I like what we're starting with. I like what we're seeing. Calgary, put your hands together right now. So we go back. We talk about that start. We don't want to start too early because that'll give you a 10-second penalty. But look how these guys handle. They train hours and hours for this. And we're going to be 7.5 lane. We're crowded at the top. If you want a spot, you got to fight for it from here on out.
Oh, absolutely. And the next cowboy got in, his name's Trevor Hale. He was a replacement. Our first performance last week was on Friday. He got the call on Thursday and said, hey, can you make it? You're next on the line. So he got the call, he got invited. He had to load up, whip up, get the horses loaded, the tack loaded, get the truck filled up and hurry to get to Calgary. Trevor Hale, a collegiate record holder, is already won about 11 grand. Good job, good job, good job. Yeah! I got some bad news. That thing that Ray was just talking about a second ago is the heart. It's also the barrier. In that package of cans, Scott, right there it is. They stretch a rope in front of the box. If any part of that horse, his nose, his neck, his chest, hits that rope in front of the box before the cattle get the head start, that's where the 10-second penalty comes from. Thank you to Raymond for keeping us on top of it. Outfield champion since 1947. Long live Cowboys, long live Cowgirls.
We're going to go to Portales, New Mexico. Bryce there is the number 8 tie-down roper in the world right now. One of his favorite things in the world is the atmosphere of the Calgary Stampede. I kind of got to agree with you. Looking to be smooth, get around. Come on, get him gathered. Hurry, that clock is not too grand. And you see our field judge waving that flag. That means no time. That cap must remain tight. Friends, I want you to put your hands together right now for our cowboy Bryce there and tell him thank you for trying so hard and making it into Championship Sunday's competition.
Oh man, that's the only downside to the whole deal. 5 out of the 9, they'll load their trucks, load their horses, load their gear, and head on to the next rodeo. There's lots of other rodeos going on, but I don't think there's lots of other $2.1 million rodeos. No, this is the only one that we've got unless you start talking about Durango National Falls Rodeo, maybe Houston, Texas, deal like that, San Antonio, Macon Murphy, Keachai, Louisiana. He rides a horse named Julian. And that horse has absolutely been phenomenal. Hey! 7 7/10 of a second. Once they take about 3 steps back toward their horse, everything's legal, everything's right. So 7-7 should stay in that tall group right now. No, we got troubles, no time. It was an illegal time. In that rule book, it has to be a cross, 3-bone cross tie. You got the legs like that, it's illegal. Gotta cross them over. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again with the legend of tie-down ropers, the 2019 world champion from my home state of Montana. He's won this rodeo. His wife has won this rodeo. You talk about a legend who's still living, who's still breaking records, who's still owning the sport. This is the great Haven Legend. Some days are not that great. He's a former champ of the world. He's not going to have a chance at the 50,000. Why don't you give him a chance to remember this moment right now with your applause and tell him thank you for being so great, David.
There it is. Freedom and win. 8.1 to the bottom hole. We've only got one cowboy left. No pressure, right? Dave Black will automatically slip him into that top 4. Don't worry about ties. If we have ties, they've got 4 or 5 layers of tie breakers ready to go. Tom Krause, Missouri. He walked away with $20,000 here last year on the final day. He knows how to win in Calgary. Attaboy. 8.1. Again, a couple steps back toward the horse, 3 seconds goes by. We're in business. So, that was tough. I know for a fact those 2 7.5s, the 7.8s can be in there. But what they'll do with those tiebreakers to separate the 8.1s, we're going to find out. But that is up to a lot smarter people than we are. Thank you to the tie. You know, there's 5 guys going home today. Give them a hand before they're out of here, huh? What do you say? It's a nice thing to do. 4 guys moving on as we fly the flags of Halliburton.
That's right, Wayne. We're honored to be a part of the Stampede legacy as we celebrate 100 years of innovation. Here is the man with the fastest hands today. Would you give him a great big round of congratulations? We've got 2 of them wrestling into Zach Youngblood. John Day.
Big boys of the steer wrestling ring under 9 of the world's best. I mean, so good. There's a world champion in the mix. There's a Calgary champion in the mix. Friends, the time has come. Let's crank it up. We're going steer wrestling.
He's already had a big 2026 season with a couple of great wins this year. He might put Calgary under his belt as well. Grab the steers and get them on the ground. Yes. How many folks, that's a 4.8 second run. How many folks are here for the very first time? Make a little noise. First timers, I want to hear from you. All you gotta do, sounds easy when you say it fast.
It'll be easy enough, but I can give it a try. Riley Duvall, he is from one of the most celebrated steer wrestling families in the world. And as he rides on it today, he'll do so on the back of a horse that they call Dr. Pepper. The horse born, raised, and trained in the province of Alberta. Four-time ranked national finalist, not once but twice, has made it to the final four here at the Calgary Stampede. But Riley Duvall has yet to take home the top honor. 2026 can certainly be his year, as he makes sure that everything is as good as it can be. There's the nod. The hard-running red steer, watch him. Flag comes down. 4.6 today for Riley Duvall. That's going to put him in the number one spot early in the round. And I know I've said hard-running steer, but one of the things that I appreciate about Maynard Bird, our time-to-make stock contract from Calgary Stampede, all of our time-to-make cattle have been so consistent every week.
Absolutely. Just want to make it fair for everybody. And I'll tell you this, as Gavin Swallow rides in the red shirt, the guy on the other side of the steer is just as important. That's Ty Erickson. He owns a world champion horse and another horse that this man's riding, Gavin Swallow, named Dash. Him and his wife, they own, raise, and train some of the best horses in the rodeo business. You know you got a good hazer that gives you all the confidence in the world, except he broke the barrier. And 10-second penalty. Shoot. Shots. Dang it. Dirty. Son of a gun.
We used them all. We know we got some new rodeo fans. We learned that just a moment ago. That's that barrier. That is that fluorescent orange flag. There's two pro rodeo officials. Those two cowboys in white shirts. Pulling tight for the Holden Myers in Texas. The Holden Myers, he's going to ride a world champion horse to the Bareback. And he comes from a world championship family. His dad Rose, who's a world champion in 21, his grandfather Butch won the world back in 1980. And that was not in the script today. Holden Myers is the number 2 ranked steer wrestler in all the world, and today it does not go his way. You do me a favor, how about a huge round of applause for one of the greatest young talents in the world? Make him feel better. Thank you.
So I just talked about Ty Erickson and his wife raising and training good horses. Well, he's entered here as well. Ty has already won the Calgary Stampede back in 2024. He's got a world championship under his belt as well. And I believe today he is riding that number 1 horse of the year. He's just about ready to swing into the saddle right now. Tall guy with the light colored gray shirt on today. You want to talk about a horse worth how much? 150?
Oh, I think at a minimum, from the American at least.
Probably 150 plus, maybe $250,000 might buy that black horse. Why are they so critical? It's the speed the American quarter horses have in the short period of time. In a quarter mile, quarter horse. Speed. Get out of that box, get to the cattle fast, and give a world champion from Montana a good chance to do some good. Ty Erickson, 6'5", 240 pounds. He's a big old boy. That's going to work just fine. 4.6, we're going to tie up the number 1 spot as of right now. Here's a second look at it. Watch his left arm. Once he gets a hold of the cattle, and watch that left arm get that nose, reaches down, grabs that nose, and tips him over. You want to, what they call airplane. Get those 2 hind legs up off the ground, get their side on the ground.
Nice cattle fight all the way from Hawaii. opportunity is none bigger in his amazing career than that run right there. Why? Because in a tough round, 4.3 is going to be enough to put him in the #1 spot. How about a little love for Hawaii? Brand new #1.
Jesse Brown is where we're at right now. Top 10 in the world, there's your top 5. 4.8 is the cutoff, and half a second between the top 4 cowboys come back to that 50 grand. Jesse Brown is a 6-time national finalist. One of the greatest horses alive, Banker, Horse of the Year, Type Kind of Horse, and the Cowboy. Qualified as a walk-on quarterback at one of our Washington universities. We have so many contestants that would have been great athletes no matter what they did. Baseball, basketball, rodeo, soccer, whatever the case may be. Banker would be the horse, either him or Rush, that I would pick. But I tip the scales at about 175 pounds, so I don't think I'm going to enter the steer wrestling. So, Jesse Brown, 13,000 already in his bank account. Horse of the Year, voted on by the other cowboys. That's why it's so important to have those bragging rights. It's the other contestants that said, you know what? This is the guy that has the best horse of the year. Mr. Schaefer, congratulations, he's the owner. Jesse Brown just kind of renting him for a few days here in Calgary. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It's a clean run. Give him a little bit more of that noise. 4 seconds flat, #1 time. Brett, as the pressure increases, I think so does the adrenaline.
I agree. You can feel that energy and that electricity is really palpable inside the iconic Iron and TMC Stadium. Because what are we getting closer to every moment, every minute, every run gets us one step closer to determining our champions in the greatest outdoor show on earth. And the manager not to watch, he knows exactly what it takes. For in 2022, Will Loomis was a county Stampede champion, and with 8 consecutive regular national finals rodeo qualifications to his credit, he is a force to be reckoned with. But of every great accomplishment that he's earned, I'd run a steer. Wanted to say, every great accomplishment that he's earned, maybe his greatest accomplishment is the way that he lives his life. How great they don't make him any better than that man. Can you treat him like the champion he is?
So the next young cowboy will be the last steer wrestler of the day. The pressure's on, he knows it. 4 flat, 4-3, a couple of 4.6s. He's 15th in the world standings, but he's the #1 rookie of the year. Oh, I was afraid of that. No, it's not going to work. It is not going to work. You go down too quickly, 10-second penalty. The Cowboys actually decide how that works. You can nod your head and hold that horse in the box just for a split second, then you probably won't break the barrier. But today, he did. Here's another look at it. Thank you guys. Take care of our CN Super Board. Colin Fox ended up with a disappointing 13.9. But, as we talked about our Cowboys before coming back, they have got it on their mind to get that $50,000 in their pocket. Bring energy to life today and for generations to come. Here comes your Cowboys that are going to be competing again today.
chance to look at it and see who is moving through there. It is the top four has been decided. Man, the lead George Jesse Brown, alongside Tyson Riley and Ty, the who's who in the steer wrestling has been decided. Hey, right now, keep going out the road responsibly. Visit Synovus.com as they look forward to celebrating with all of you as they bring us the classic event today. And here they are, the 9 men that have earned their opportunity to ride for it all on Championship Sunday. It's world champions and Canadian superstars that started off right. Look at Wildwood, Alberta, Canada. Logan Hay is a former Calgary Stampede champion. He is a man that we have watched follow in the footsteps of his 8-time Canadian champion father. I want you to know that this Albertan holds the world record Bronc ride. This is the man that was responsible for a 95.5-point score at the Hardback Bronc match. Hey, Alberta, Canada, don't wait on the numbers. Somebody bump him up. There's a horse from Calgary that they call Juicy News, and he loved it. Our judges loved it. What a start. We're going 87.5 points for Hayes.
Bump it up is right. That's going to set the bar awfully high. But that's okay. That's the way we like it. Coleman Showdown next, and Hotel Acres. You've heard us talk about graded coconuts, one of the greatest horses ever in the bucking horse world. The 6-time Canadian, the 6-time world champion. This is one of his foals. So that's the deal. You'll find the right stallion. You put it with the mares, you get foals that walk like he does. Hotel Acres. Showdown top 30 in the world right now, but it's also his rookie year. He's trying to win the Rookie of the Year award. He's number 2 right now in the world for the rookie. Let's go, Coleman. Reach. Oh, man. The future of rodeo looks awfully good because of young talent like that right there. We go back to the replay. He's not going to get the big points that you watched Logan Hay get a few minutes ago because watch his feet. That horse was yanking his chin. He was yanking him all over the place. And he could not get those feet, the motion of the feet from the shoulders back to the back of the saddle, going as good as our judges wanted to. That's the most important thing they're watching. Today, 76 points. Send the rookie out of here with a little bit of that Canadian hospitality anyway. He's a good young guy. We're going to see it all up.
His name is Lefty Holman. He's from Visalia, California. Goose's Alibi. Lefty Holman, I mean, he snuck up on us and for good reason. There's a big time looking horse that they call Goose's Alibi. It is we put down Lefty Holman. That is a man that we always know is in the conversation when it matters to making money. Today, for 8 seconds, it's going to be 86 for Holman.
Wyatt Jasper is our next pro rider inside the Calgary Hurdle Bucket Shoot. Top 10 in the world rank right now. He has twice won our national extreme bronc riding title. Those are standalone events, bronc riding only. But this is a rematch. He's had this horse in the Canadian finals. Ambulance News. I need a little noise from the grandstands. Come on, let's help him. Totally different style bucket horse. than the one we just watched. When you go to the replay on this one, watch how big leaps he takes. He's got a lot of hang time that helps that cowboy get his feet up into the neck of the horse. That was a beautiful ride. He's in total control. Show him the score, boys. Let's do it again. 89. Pressure's on.
Pressure's on. You know, opening today, the mid-time PRCA announced the year Wayne Brooks talked about the idea that you get 2 rodeos for the price of 1. You need to know is you get 2 championship round greatest performances in the world for the price of 1 today. It is outstanding. And Gus Galliard knows it. 23-year-old from Texas has got a big-time test this afternoon. If he gets to the Final Four, he is going to know that he earned it. But he's got the business girl for the Calgary Stampede today. This is a 12-year-old mare that has been selected to go to not only our Canadian finals, but to our regular national finals rodeo as well. 23-year-old Bronc rider knows that they were winning round 1 on the back of this beauty. Come on, Gus! Come on, Gus! I cannot wait to see it again. I cannot wait to see it again. Me and Gus Galliard, I'll be duty's job today. As you see this horse business girl filter in, and then she's going to stand up. She's going to hang in one spot. Gus sets his vehicles and right back to the seat of his saddle. It's working today. Going to be 87 for Texas.
Pivotal Energy Partners, an innovative energy infrastructure and trusted transportation partner. Proudly support the Calgary Ranch manager Tyler Kraft and his other 2 partners, Jeff Resch and Travis Erickson. Right now, let's talk about Brody Cress. Freedom Express. They only take the top cowboys and girls to the national finals over the Canadian finals. They only take the top market horses and bulls as well. They won round 4 in Las Vegas on this horse called Freedom Express. It's a rematch. He knows he's got a chance to go into the lead right here if he does his job right. Come on, Brody. I'll help you, buddy. I'll help you. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. That is one big bucket horse, and he is stout. Pickup man horses will weigh in about 1,250 pounds. That big horse there will tip the scales about 1,400 or 1,500, and he has got lots of power. It's an 85-point ride from a cowboy from Wyoming. 85. But these horses today, they have separated this pin from the rest of the bunch. These are the point getters. When we go round 4, those will be the award winners, the horses of the year in Canada and down in the States. But these are the point getters, and that's the reason we're seeing 86, 87, 89.
In the world of professional rodeo, this is the All-Star Game. And if the All-Star Game was over more times than not, Ryder Wright from Beaver, Utah would be its MVP. Because as he settles in, he does so as not only a Calgary Stampede champion, but a 3-time champion of the world. Today, he's ready. On the back of an 8-year-old mare that they call Flying Karma. And it is one of not only the most exciting rematches of the rodeo, what you're about to watch merely moments from right now is one of the most anticipated rematches between a horse and a rider of the entire 2026 campaign. It is superstar versus superstar alongside the greatest Western sports fans in the world. You ready?
already showed us in the last 10 days what he can do. This guy is ready for the big scores and the big points.
Well, as the numbers come to us, a man finds his way to the 8-second buzzer, 86 and a half. Gosh, we set the stage and for good reason, but it's that little stumble right there that is going to cost us a few points today. That horse trying so hard, that cowboy trying so hard, so 86 and a half, but he has also been awarded the option of another bucket horse. Well, we're going to find out if I got a feeling right or right. He ain't done it.
So Cade Bruno, the guy on your big screen with the big smile, he's a great bronc rider. He's number 3 in the world. But I want to talk about the horse. The full Rodeo name has been synonymous with the world of rodeo all over North America. Wayne Bull brings his horse called Renegade, but they didn't win 1 round in Las Vegas. They won 2. 2 out of the 10 rounds, 1 on the same horse. That's the horse you want to draw. Not the easy ones, the tough ones. Come on, Cade. You got it. You got it. He deserves a little money. How about a little noise? Good ride, Cade. And survey says an 89-point ride. So I started to ask you that 86 and a half, if you were rider right, what would you do? Take the free rider on. He was in the number 4 spot. Now I think he's out.
I think he's out, so we have just been updated that he will exercise that option. So that is the good news. The rider right will come back at the end of this section. Now, if you're a rodeo fan, you know there's a lot of rodeos that don't even get to be 86 and a half. 86 and a half doesn't even get you into the full round right now. I hope you know that you're watching something special. Ellen Moores from Utah and a bucket horse from Texas, and they want to face it. Habitat Penthouse Rodeo. Wow, I mean big scores on the back of that beautiful horse from Mr. Bradshaw and his team. They've been 87, they've been 88, and they do it again today. Alan Moore, Axtell, Utah. He is going to be, by the looks of it, 84 and a half as we watch it back on that CS Superboard. What a top day of bronc riding competition. This is the day where he said it. You don't just get to have one big day. You've got to be perfect in everything you do, not just to win the 50,000, but to earn the opportunity to win.
Yeah, over $2 million on the line. You absolutely have to be perfect. And no surprise, Ryder Mike made the right decision. Before you and I talked about it, they said, hey, you're offered the option, you're 86 and a half, you gotta make a decision right then. What are you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna take another horse. So that is a confidence level beyond confidence. He knows he can make more points. He knows with the right horse he can pull this off. Calgary horse called Come Along is where we're headed right now. 114 years of community spirit means everything to the Calgary Stampede. 2,500 volunteers and 3,500 jobs for Calgarians. Richard Jones, let's have a little fun, buddy. All right, we need some singers. There you go.
everybody, and he proved what world champions are made of. He got his job done, and he left it all on the line. Today, going to be 86 for the world champion. 86 for right or right. I wanted nothing more than to see him jump to the top 4, but unofficially, when we take a look at it, I'm not sure that that's going to get it. So we thank Sonoma's Energy, proud to be the Saddle Bronc presenting sponsor. Sonoma's Energy's been with us all week, and I mean the moment we've been waiting for. The Bronc riding has been spectacular. And I know that we were cheering on the 3-time world champ, going to be from the outside looking in. But who's there? Well, 4 excited cowboys that have earned it, but none better than Ryan Casper hanging out and they have a huge
I love this next event. It's called the Breakaway Roping. How many ladies think that ladies can rope as good as the boys? Well, we're about to find out. It's called the Breakaway Roping. You rope the cow and you stop your horse, the time stops. Baby's cow's always first. The horse is rides called Ray Ray. And the lady that is qualified to be here. And even Scotty Schindler misses a putt once in a while. Even the greatest soccer player misses a goal once in a while. But the idea is to catch him, get that foot to pop off the saddleboard, and your time stops.
Row for 1, contingent statistic. Jordan Edens Mitchell from Gatesville, Texas. Qualified for her very first national finals breakaway roping competition back in 22. So if the conversation about pressure continues to rear its head today, you qualified for the national finals. I'm going to assume that would be a similar pressure to what you would feel back in the corner of the Calgary Stampede. It's a big deal. Nice, Jordy. No. It is not going to work. Okay, I feel you. Let's talk about it real quick. CM Superboard. There's one legal head catch. It's going to be slick around that neck. You saw the tip of that rope going to come around the back of that calf. Can't do that. No time.
Okay, everybody think positive. Cross your fingers. Macy Young. Macy, we need to break the ice. Break the ice. Top 25. World standings twice for our national finals. A former winner at Cheyenne Frontier Days down in Cheyenne, Wyoming. That's a lot of time north of the border. And there's already won about 10,000 prior to getting here on Sunday. There we go. That's the great job that she did. Ladies, how about a hand clap for a 3.2-second run? That was great. Now, the rest are going to catch.
I know the rest are going to catch. It's a great story. Hey, but I got to step out here, and I got to talk to you, and I need you to lean in, okay? Because the cowgirl that you're about to watch is the only cowgirl to hail from the province of Alberta that has made her way in the championship bracket. She comes from a Canadian championship family. She's a 5-time Canadian finalist, but she needs you now more than ever before. Jenna Nolan from Nanton, Alberta is ready to make her run. It is the focus on the face of an undeniable champion. Today, the stage has never been bigger. Alberta,
it be nice for the internet to read that the home province girl wins it all at Calgary, huh? Wouldn't it be nice? But you gotta get around competitors like the one that's in the box on the gray horse named Riley George. And last year in Las Vegas, she set a new record on 10 runs. 29 seconds on 10 runs. The same year, she split the win at the collegiate national level. She has hit the breakaway world like a tidal wave, and she is tough. You want to be the man? You gotta beat the man. In this case, it's the woman. Let's go. It's good. It's good. 2.9 and the crowd goes wild. Nice job. All right, Brett, we got 3 fast times already.
You gotta rope your way in. And this cowgirl, she's done exactly that. How did she get here? She won $18,000. She'll be the high money winner in Pool Beach. Cheyenne McCartney, Kingston, Oklahoma. She's a 2023 NFR in the breakaway category champion. Good hard running game, big stop. 3.2 for Cheyenne McCartney. Put her in second and third.
All right, pretty easy to understand, pretty easy to get it. There they are on the regular time clocks. 2.9, 3.2, 3.2, and 3.6. Gotta be 3.5 or better. There's 3 ladies to go. And there's not one of them that's a slouch. They're all pros. Aspen Miller, riding the number 3 horse of the year named Jigsaw. She is a former junior world champion and college national finals rodeo cowgirl. 3.5, Aspen, 3.5. She did it. She made it into the top 4. Give her a little something, something, something out there, everybody. 3.5. Ask and ye shall receive, right? Wow.
Two cowgirls, 2 opportunities. Madison Uther from Utopia, Texas, at 21, would be the WPRA's Rookie of the Year. She has been a mainstay on the top ever since. All right, Madison. It has felt like the final full round since the start of today's performance. She's ready. Yep. Like a hot dog. Adam Reeves. You gotta be perfect today. There is no second chances, and she ain't gonna need one. How about 2.6 seconds? Great run, Madison Uther.
And the block thickens. I like that last little lady. She swings a big old loop. She is not scared to go for broke. But I like this one too. Katie Williams. Top 10 of the world. 14,000 already in her pocket. She's a mom of 3. And the first ever female to win the long 10 circuit. Ladies all around the board. A horse named Scandal. Right there, Katie, right there. It's a clean She had no nerves, she had no worries. She just did her job. And she's going to be the #1 lady coming back for $50,000. How did you like the ladies' breakaway event today, huh? Great event. Great event. Thank you to Imperial, Esso, and Mobile, the official fuel sponsor of the Calgary Stampede. When you talk about the breakaway, you don't get any tougher than what we got right here. There's your ladies, 2.5, 2.6, 2.9, 3.2. Katie Williams, the last lady out, secured that #1 spot. We're going to head back down to the stage. It's kind of a little out of the ordinary, but I think it's also a really good thing. These guys get to pick which horse they get on.
I love it. They get to pick their opportunity, and I'll tell you, I
Look at this afternoon's competitors. Friends, those are 9 of the world-class bull riders. They're elite. They're all thinking of one thing. Who's going to make $50,000 today? Friends, here at Calgary, it's time to ride some bulls. Are you ready? We're going to go right to work with the bucket shoots. Lane Vaughn is going to be our first cowboy out in a pool A. He won a little over $12,000. Lane Vaughn from Hunt Falls, Oregon. A youngster at 21 years young. Now, friends, you have all been great this afternoon. It is time to keep that energy rolling. We want to help propel 4 of these bull riders into the top spot. And you're going to be the reason why. The energy has just kept us going, kept us rolling. Let's see if we can keep doing it. Effective is the name of the bull from the Bull Rodeo Company. Here's the start. You know, we keep the good bulls for this Sunday afternoon performance because you do not get any participation points. You don't get any ribbons. If you want to, my partner Wayne said it earlier, if you want to beat the best, you got to beat the best. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best. A little bit of tough luck there for bull rider #1, but we've got 8 more chances, Brett.
Okay, I like it, partner. Where we going? We're going to one of the hottest young bull riding talents anywhere in the world. If you looked up on the Singing Super Bowl and you thought to yourself, geez, he don't look that old. Well, no, he is 18 years old. And it just so happens he's already got 10 titles to his credit in 2026. He was a champion in Pool B. He won $21,500. Today, for the Calgary Stampede, it is a 4-year-old bull. It's a tire fighter, and it is all about to unfold. And that's the Novus Energy Bucket Chute. You can see, Woolley is going to regain those final few moments, regain his composure of sorts. It's such a big opportunity. What if I man that got back here? So he comes in with 21,500. If he wins 50 today, he's going to make over $70,000. And he worked for 32 seconds. Not too bad for an 18-year-old. We're close. What's that bull standing up? That first jump, so crucial. Gotta be right, we just want it to be right now. Here's a nod. Here's a nod. That cowboy with talent will be coming back. The championship Sunday, and his sights were firmly set on the $50,000 grand prize. but to no avail. GMC Stadium, how about a huge round of applause in support of an 18-year-old superstar in the
He's got a bright future coming, I know it. Speaking of bright futures, gonna move now to TJ Gray from Oregon. TJ Gray coming out of Bull C, over $17,000. He's the number 9 bull rider in the world standings right now. That's the world's elite, the world's best, the world's finest. 2 times he's qualified for the regular national finals. As a matter of fact, he's the average winner of the NFR 2025. That's a feat in itself. So it knows what it feels like to win these big moments, to seize the opportunities. Big Pin the bull, that's a lot of bull. Oh boy. It has been a wave of momentum until now, Brett. We're 0 for 3. We need to change this up. I want to see 4 championship bull rides today.
That's what we're after. Okay? Here's what you need to know. I've been leaning on you lots, not only today, but over the past night. And so I gotta say thank you. Because it's amazing to know that today we are alongside the world's greatest rodeo fans. And we know that they are ready to support the only man from Alberta in the bull riding today. Today, he does not ride alone. Gilly Green, it's Bronc from the Calgary Stampede. 24 hours ago, the question is would he even physically be able to go? But he knew that he needed to represent a province. He knew that he needed to represent an entire nation. And today, he did that. Gilly Green, 87!
I like the way Wayne said it earlier. We have broken the ice, Calgary. Let's keep it rolling. I want everybody to move a little bit, groove a little bit, rock your hands, stomp your feet, create the energy that will give us the ride that Tristan Hutchins is getting ready to put on. The 5, watch this, is the name of the bull. Been on a roll, finalist in San Antonio, 1 Cape Creek. Let's follow that 87.5. 2 times. Tough luck for a great bull rider. Put your hands together and tell him thanks for coming out today. Oh boy. Lemley is the official Western wear supplier of the Calgary Stampede. Canadian owned and operating since 1983. LAMMLES. We appreciate them being here. It's time to talk with our bullfighters. Little Bullfighter 101 with the best in the business. We're going to kick it down, Mr. Tanberg.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Welcome to Bullfight 101 presented by Lamleys. Our job, fairly simple. We take care of the cowboys. When they're in line, our job is to take the bull to us instead of them. If you look up at the CN big board, we'll walk you through a bit of a replay from what we had earlier in the week. As you can see, we're in our triangle. We're rolling with the momentum of the bull. We're always trying to be ready for when the guy gets off. Hero comes off. Bull rider takes him. I let the bull run me over. Jesse Berg comes in, saves the day. Long story short, bullfight number one is taking care of the cowboys, and that's what we do every time. So, thank you, Calgary, for the slice.
Friends, he's fighting his final Calgary Stampede. Would you give our Level's bullfighters a great big round of appreciation? You guys have definitely saved us here today. We appreciate you. What a great career.
We got out of here in Welsh. Good night, Wyoming. The 25 Extreme Bulls champion. Hello from Calgary. Stadium. Megan Welsh is an 18-year-old from Wyoming that is doing amazing things in 8 seconds at a time. Top 5 in the world standings, and he's moving to the top of the class in Calgary. You ready? How about 88 points? Come on! That is an amazing 8-second effort, 88 points. That puts him in the number 1 spot. Good stuff.
We're going to take a look at the two that are in right now. The 88 of Hayden Miles, Garrett Green with the 87.5. We have room for 2 more. Definitely a great opportunity for a 5-time Ringo National Finals qualifier. He was a PBR Rookie of the Year. This is Moody Rich. He wants to go ahead. You know what? It's tough business. There's no glory if you don't have the guts. These guys definitely have the guts. We're going to take a look at it right here. Woodrow, one of the best in the world, but also one of the best bulls in the world. Dark side. Takes that big jump, kind of fades back and spins, gets him out of position, and ouch. That one hurts, but you know what will make you feel better is putting your hands together. You can hear you behind them buckle shoes.
We've told you the tale over the past 10 days. The GMC Stadium in this iconic iron is where legends are made. Well, rodeo fans, you're about to meet a living legend. For the cowboy that prepares to nod his head is a 10-time champion of the world. For the man that prepares to nod his head today, does so knowing that he has made more money in a single season than any other professional rodeo athlete in the history of our game. You need to know that today you watch a man that is in the conversation as the greatest cowboy of all time. It's the time for rodeo. Just cause. The 10-time world champion, when the pressure's on and it matters. I have never seen that man come down early the 8-second buzzer, but a major tip of the hat to Nance and Bold and Mr. Wayne Bold. That is an amazing bucket bull today. Now, Nate, the 10-time champ of the world, he needs you now.
Opportunities. T. Parker's already won over $20,000. It's a wide open door of opportunity. All you gotta Then set up the rest of the year, T. Parker. This is your moment. If you ever need to ride, this is it. An NFR qualifier. Last year alone earned over $300,000. Get it set right. Room for one more at the table of champions. He wants to make sure everything is perfect. He knows what he's got. You don't get very many moments like this in your lifetime. That bull, lean in just a touch. We're going to set him over, help him get his foot down, get his leg down. You want to be perfectly balanced. You want to feel what your bull's doing. It's a reaction. You ride and jump and jump. All right, team. That keeps setting up. Your nerves have to be nerves of steel. We're going to reset.
That's okay, we can reset out here too. Keep going. Everybody, come on. Put your hands together. This guy right here definitely means something to me. I learned from T. Parker, if you look good, you feel good, you ride good. He's riding in the gold watch, that means he looks good. You guys, help him feel good. Don't turn into a big boy. Come on, he's right here in front of you guys. Do you want to see it ride? Do you want to see it ride?
Get around, T. Parker. You got it. You got it. Break time. We had room. That's just what he needed to do. Rodeo jump for jump. We're going to take a look back. That bull tried everything he could to get him off his back. Look at him get over the balance he has. That's what will get you into the top four. We're going to mark him 85 and a half points. WestJet is proud to call Calgary home and the official airline of the Calgary Stampede. We are so proud to have them on board with us. And we're going to take a look at our official results. There they are. We have room for four. We've got three. Again, these are unofficial. T. Parker with that 85 and a half going to be third. Garrett Green going to be second with that 87 and a half. And Hayden Welsh coming in number one with that 88. Sounds like we're going to pick up Noah Lee as our fourth spot. Noah Lee, you're coming in. Congratulations in the semifinal round.
And you need to keep confident moment today because she is 5 generations cowgirls strong. It is the brilliant. I bet you know. And she'll be Pearson knowing 40 White is one of the world's best. But she knows that she needs a little help. It's no better than that. Because where are we? We are at the greatest building. We're at the greatest stadium.
Alright, we're 4 8-second rides away from giving away $87,000. 50 grand pays first place. Jacob Lees and Watermelon Moonshine. They just won 2 huge rodeos, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Nashville, Tennessee on the back of this in-house pro rodeo bucket horse. Jacob Lees has been on a heater. Calgary, I'm gonna need you. You ready to ride some bucket horses? Say yeah! He's gone, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. The greatest pocket horses in the world. The greatest pocket horse riders in the world. And this is no day off. You better drop your hammer when you show up at Calgary on the final Sunday, because it's going to get as tough as it gets anywhere in the world. How about we start them off with a 91-point ride?
Not too bad, huh? On the way to get us started in the bareback riding competition. But we now take you to the man that has been in an absolute fist fight for the #1 position in the world. His name is Bradley Miller, and he's the champion of champions. Today, from Ward and William Muxa of High River, Alberta, they bring us the OLS top Stampede. Yes! That man is amazing. That Canadian champion bucking horse is amazing. And you just got to bear witness to 2 superstars going head to head. You ready? How about 92?
Let me tell you, folks, is it possible to go higher? Yes. They won this event with a 94-point ride a year ago. You've seen 2 veterans just now, and now we go to the new kid on the block. It's his rookie year. Can you imagine being in the Final 4 at Calgary your rookie year? He's got a horse called Agent Links, the 2024 Canadian Horse of the Year, the top 3 in the PRCA Horse of the Year. They just won the Showdown in Panoka on this horse. Help the kid! Come on, Rodeo. Gas it, gas it. I would say the kid has all that it takes to be on the biggest stages in the world of rodeo. Get him on the ground, he can hear you now if you want to say hi. And it's a 90.5-point ride. Keep in mind, it pays $50,000, $20,000, $10,000, and $7,500. All 4 of these are big checks.
So it's the one we've all been waiting for. Luke Thrash, Stephenville, Texas, came in as the #1 seed with an amazing ride in the round of 9 earlier today. So what an Stampede. The 2025 Canadian champion bareback horse from the reigning Canadian Rodeo stock contractors of the year, the Calgary Stampede. You ready? Because the cowboys not ready. You gotta help him. Ride, ride, ride. These are the moments we live for. These were the greatest moments in the entire industry. It was 4 men that earned their chance to etch their name into Rodeo's record books. Where do we put him today? How about 90.5 for Luke Trash? Whoa, if you have not had a chance to catch your breath, I want you to take a big, deep breath right now because we just did something real special. Now today, as exciting as these moments are when we prepare to declare champions, this is when we catch our breath to make sure that everything is exactly right. And it looks like Miller's our man, but regardless, how about that for 4 scores in America?
Holy cow, that's as good as it gets, folks. That's as good as it gets. And I told you, on one of the most exciting days in all of rodeo. My favorite part of it is the emotion. This is life-changing money for these cowboys and these cowgirls. It's huge money when you're talking about 80% of it counting for the world standings. This may decide who gets to Las Vegas. It may decide who gets to the Canadian Finals Rodeo as well. And it's time we crown our first champion. Our official championship awards presentation. At this time, we'd also like to introduce our Calgary Stampede royalty who will be escorting our official party during each of our presentations. Please make welcome, if you would, Stampede Princess Sarah O'Brien. Stampede First Nations Princess Reagan First Rider. Thank you, ladies. We're very proud to welcome our official partners in the Calgary Stampede Bareback Championship presentation. It is our Rodeo Committee Chairman, Mr. Sean Monroe. He has worked 365 days to make sure you get a great show. And second vice chair for the rodeo, Mr. David Farron. From Bennett Jones, our bareback riding sponsor, our executive chair and chairman of the board, John Mercury. And it is official. Please join me now with a huge round of applause for the 2026 Calgary Stampede Bareback Riding Champion, Bradley Miller. Wow. 92.5 points. I'll tell you what, it is amazing, Bradley, come on up here, buddy. Come on up here. Let's have a visit at first. You are the $50,000 man. How many 92.5 point rides have you had in your career?
I think that's my first one. Steve Nix from Mott's Rodeo Company. That thing was so awesome. It was in the 4-man the last 2 years, and everybody was a little scared of it. They didn't get on it, but I knew that horse had what it took. And before I crawled in, I said, "Willie, we're about to be 93," and I screwed her up a little bit, so we missed that mark. But oh my gosh, I never thought I'd end up here.
I'll tell you what, let's turn around. We're going to look at that ride. This is one of the most colorful guys that we have in our business. As you can see, he's very excitable, and here's your ride.
That horse is so strong. She takes your rigging out from under your legs so fast, but you gotta get your feet set. You see there at 8.2 seconds when I stick a foot over, she manhandles me. But oh my gosh, what an honor to be here in Calgary.
Absolutely. John Mercury, if you would present our bronze to our cowboy. And I see that you've already got the check in hand, but you probably want to get your hands on that bronze just for a second too, don't you? I bet you do. You need both hands for that one, buddy. You'll need both hands for that one. Here, let me hold that. Now you can do it. Yeah, buddy. The last step is to take that check and step up on that pedestal right there because that is exactly where you belong. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the Calgary Stampede, $50,000, Bradley Miller.
And it's time to award our bareback horse of the rodeo. Standing by in the arena floor is Mr. Dave Lance, Calgary Stampede Director, responsible.
So as we take our time to make sure this arena is absolutely perfect, we want it to be perfection for these four ladies. And by the way, if we have a tie, there could be a runoff, there could be a ride-off. We had two 90-point rides just now on the bareback riding. They come back in on another one. So there's a lot of things built in here that's pretty wild. But perfection in this arena has got to be right because normally 600 rodeos a year, we time them down within 1/100th of a second. Not here.
You're right. It's so tight and it's been so competitive in this round. Before it will be tied down to 1/1000. What does it mean? There's going to be one winner in the barrel race quite likely. So who's it going to be? It's Haley Gibson Stillwell. The starter top tonight. An hour ago, she reset the arena record for Calgary Stampede. Can she do it again? She's been around that second barrel. But here is where everybody has got to turn it up. Gibson Stillwell. I don't know if that's going to win it, but I know she left it all out there today.
Absolutely, and it's all about the turns. You can have a horse that can run all of them in, but it's all about the turns. And those girls, the reason they are so good at what they do is because they help those horses make those turns. You just can't sit there and let the horse do all the work. So Saddle set apart. Now as we go to Carly Otero. This is the lady I told you earlier today. She's born in Canada. She's a Canadian finalist and a national finalist where she smoked them last December. Little bitty cowgirl and a great big horse. I've been saying that for a long time and it's been working. Come on, Carly. Come on, Carly. She told me before we started today, I feel the need for speed. Come on, ladies, now. My goodness. 16.833, just a couple of tenths of a second off of our first lady, 2 to go.
Now you know what, we go to the thousands. Heidi Gunderson. Heidi Gunderson, what a 2026 he has had. She would come to the Calgary Stampede to the qualifier and she has earned her chance to run alongside the world's best. Why? Because she is one of the world's best. The horse she rides today is an amazing horse that she calls Casey, and she is a ball on track. You can get around one. You got to break the cover around two. And here's where you start to build the momentum. Everybody scream! That is a great run. Congratulations, Heidi, for getting back to the Final Four.
The next lady, Haley Kinsel. It's no wonder she's a four-time world champion. She dominates. She's got it in her head that she's going to dominate. She will. Little bit down again. The number one horse of the year. Horse named Sister. Don't look away. Don't look away. This could change everything. This horse named Sister, I swear, she can sprout wings think that the last lady to run would be the lady that would be the best of the day. But you know what? Winning is part of her life.
It is part of her life. She has been a winner, but it is absolutely been earned. You see on the CBS Superboard, our soon-to-be champion as they double-check and triple-check all of our numbers, and for good reason, 16.802. Haley Kittel, who would win this title some 8 years ago, back in 2018. I got a feeling she's going to do it again.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it's coming down to the wire now. We're looking for our cowboy. We know we've got her. We've got a group of ladies here that are all handlers, and they're on headset, and they keep track of everything. They do a fantastic job. We couldn't do what we do without them.
It's the best team in all the world, and right now it is a privilege to introduce our presentation party to determine our barrel racing champion this year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Calgary Stampede Rodeo Committee First Vice Chair, Mr. Lane Beaujolais. Joining us on stage, please welcome Calgary Stampede President and Chair of the Board, Stuart O'Connor. And the Vice President of News West for the Calgary Herald, this is Lauren Motley. With our presentation party in position, ladies and gentlemen, she's a 4-time champion of the world, but she is now a 2-time Calgary Stampede champion in the 2026 Barrel Racing winner. This is the incredible Haley Kitzel. All I can say is wow, and I have to say it has been an amazing privilege to watch you and your incredible career with Haley. I have to ask, everything you've done, all of the incredible things that you've done in this sport, how does it feel to stand on this stage again as a champion?
Incredible. Everything that every athlete dreams of, and especially a horse like that, she loves this rodeo. And she loves it because of everyone behind the scenes that makes it so amazing for us. So we're so thankful. This is really the greatest outdoor show on earth because of the people behind the scenes. The ground's been amazing. My horse is happy. That's all I care about.
Well, we have been so happy, and it's been so amazing to watch you. And I have to ask you about the amazing horse sister, Horse of the Year, again this year. What makes her so special in life?
I can tell you I liked her, but honestly, she is just an individual that loves running barrels more than anything else. She won this for me in 2018. To still be riding it this long, it's truly a testament to her and God's plan and everything He's done through us. So thankful.
Hey, thank you. Congratulations to you. We can see the emotions, and for good reason. But I think we are going to send you one over here. There's a beautiful bronze. And helping you, well, in presenting that bronze, we call upon Lauren Motley to present Haley Kitzel with that championship bronze, representing our tremendous corporate partners, the Calgary Herald. And then, well, soon to come her way is going to be a big, beautiful check from the hands of Stuart O'Connor. And as she sets that bronze down, there it is. You know what this is all about, Haley Kitzel. There's the check for $50,000. Hey, how about you go and a big step up on top of that podium and in to the gold position. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Calgary Stampede champion, the incomparable Haley Kitzel. Well, thank you again to the official party and to the Calgary Herald, the sponsor of the Calgary Stampede Barrel Racing Championship. That is an amazing cow.
Wow, so fun. She is so well spoken. She's a great representative of the event. We're getting set back in the arena right now for event number 3 is lineup. It's Gallows and Untitled Chapter. But as you look at the barrel racing numbers, it is 20,000 for second, 10,000 for third, 7,500 for fourth. Tie-down roping, getting ready to rock and roll right now. Hunter Harris. I said to finish the champion a little earlier today, he's got a storybook career. So this fellow right here. 14 times, amazing. 14 times to the rank red FR. Been there, done that. Won every major rodeo in the business. And today, for $50,000, it's about one run. One run, as fast as you can go. Nothing but trouble. We're getting away with the flag. A rule infraction has occurred. You gotta keep them standing. We talked about that earlier this afternoon. You can knock them down to their knees a little bit, but if you knock them all the way off their feet, that's going to result in no time. I hate to see that happen here in the final 4 round, but he's still guaranteed a check. He is still one of the best in the business. Do me a favor, give him a little hand clap anyway. He didn't mean to do it. Yeah. Chad's best plug and steps around his mouth are corrected. And this rodeo runs very, very smoothly, very, very fast because of him.
He's big, he's strong, he's talented, and if you're a tie-down roper, oh, that's a deadly combination. I want you to watch one of the most impressive things about this cowboy. It's all about from the stirrup to the calf. We talked about the transition from horseback to the ground. This guy's as fast as anybody in the world. He's been a ranked national finals rodeo qualifier.
Like low-key repercussions for that.
Looking for his first big Calgary win. Here he goes. Here he goes. Put on a hard right calf. Made sure he was beating the barrier. Do the feather. Hands go up. Flag goes down. 10 seconds flat. We have seen runs in the 6s and the 7s. I mean, he has been responsible for a lot of those. But like we talked about, I mean, that transition from horse to calf is so fast today. That calf's right a little harder than some. 10 seconds flat.
Well, he said the calf tried a little harder than some. He's a running son of a gun. That's what he was. That's the luck of the draw. It's a big deal.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, he's a runner. Let's go Zach Youngblood right now. When you've seen these guys tied in 7s and 8s all 9 days, I think it's easy to say that the door is wide open, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Pressure time.
I think he's feeling it. I'm not sure if he is. This is locked deep. Crushed and minted. Comes in as the #1 seed. Winter Springs, California. He knows exactly how fast he has to be. If he wants to be a winner in Calgary, it is 7-1 or better. One run to get your name in the most celebrated and prolific rodeo record months in the industry. Oh, he threw a strike. Yep, go ahead. 7-1 if you want to be a winner. I didn't talk about 7-2. Oh, little recalibration. 7.8. 7.8. That's going to be the number. That feels right. 7.8. So,
Update on the calf. You might have saw Benson just run over and he gave us a little update on the calf. He said he's up, he's walking around, he seems to be doing all right, so that's good news. I love to hear that. Sometimes you gotta slow down to speed up.
7.2. As you see that regular leaderboard, 7-2 Zach Young, Blood Ruster Bennett, 7-8 and John Dowch. 10 seconds flat today. Huge congratulations to those athletes. It is truly a phenomenal feat just to make it back to championship Sunday at the Calgary Stand.
So first, our official party for the Untitled Chapter Championship presentation. If you would please welcome Calgary Stampede Radio Committee first Vice Chair, Lane Mosley, steps forward. Our second Vice Chair of the Board, David Farron, is back with us again. Thank you. And however, that's what brings us to our event. That's the sponsor of the event. Area Vice President for Canada and Alaska, Mr. John Thornton. Welcome. The cowboy that we're going to bring on stage next, he has been rock solid the whole time he's been at the Calgary Stampede. If I was a bet man, I'd put the last $100 on this cowboy right here. Your champion of the 2026 Calgary Stampede, Zach Youngblood. Good to see you. It's a good place to be. How are you, buddy?
Doing great.
Well, just won the 50,000. Let's talk about the mental side of the game. When you first came to Calgary, you first stepped out of your truck, you first went up at your horse. Did you have in your head you're going to win it?
I had it in my head, but I knew there was a great set of ropers here. I had to do my job, and I'm glad it all worked out.
Brag on your horse a little bit. I know they're so huge, such a big part of the deal.
Yes, sir. My horse stayed out my way all week. She allowed me to hit the barrier. It's a fast start here, and she made it easy for me.
I'm going to turn you around here. We're going to take a peek at your run real quick and kind of walk us through it. It was blazing fast. You could have won any round here.
Yes, sir. Main thing is I was on the barrier, and I had to cast an ending ready to flank when I got there, and I just wanted to make no mistakes and see what happened.
Well, let's get the swag to you right now. I'd like to call on John Gorman, if you would, to present our champion with his championship bronze right over here in front of our crowd. And I don't know if you want to pick it up or not, because those son of a guns weigh about 60 pounds. Folks, there he is, your number one cowboy in the tie-down roping. You can set that back down, Mr. Farron. If you'd like to please come over with the check. And Zach, I'll ask you to step up on the big platform for a big photo opportunity. Cowboy, you bet. Go ahead and give it to him. We'll be in good shape. All right, here we go. $50,000, ladies and gentlemen. 50 grand. Zach Youngblood wins it all. Thank you to our presenting sponsorship and thank you to Halliburton for all that you do for our Cowboys in the tie-down roping.
So a big thank you to Plains bringing us our steer wrestling competition all week in the final four for making their move. And I can tell you this much as we wipe the slate clean, I'm not sure I would ever want to have to compete alongside Ty Erickson, because if there's a one-header in Erickson's in town, the former world champion, I got a feeling you might take good money. Come on, Ty! Not only is Ty Erickson a world champion in 2024, he's still on this stage as a Calgary champion. Vince, can you do me a favor? That is one of the greatest steer wrestlers, not only his generation, but all time. Let him know that he's still awesome.
Absolutely, exactly what you don't want to happen. So Riley People comes from a little town in Oklahoma named Showdown, Oklahoma. They say it's the cowboy steer wrestling capital of the world. Well, part of it's because of his family. His dad's competed here, his uncle's competed here, his grandpa's competed here. It's in the blood, it's in the genes. And I'll tell you another thing I like about this guy. He's not the biggest guy in the herd. So when that is the case, you have to be technically correct. You just go jump out there and flop on him. Cool. Nice. Nice. 3.9. Great solid run. Now watch the left arm on the replay. Once he gets him stopped, he reaches down with that left arm, grabs the nose, tips him over. That could hold to win the whole deal.
Pretty impressive. Well, speaking of impressive, I know that we've had a chance today to acknowledge this impressive team to the Calgary Stampede. Thank you to Dustin Everett, our show cover. And a huge thank you to Kerry Rowe for having on back for so many years. Tracy Calvaya. Hero Hawaii is a perfect champion. It's this moment right here that would be the biggest win of his career. Could you imagine 5 years from now after he wins 4 world titles, you say, where did it all change? It changed a Sunday afternoon in Calgary without you. What a great run for Tyson. That steer just takes an extra long. Watch right here as he shapes around that right hip. Just kind of has a 2.41 and then took him an extra second.
Getting ready to ride in now is Jesse Brown from the state of Oregon, south of the border. And when you grab the hold of this guy's arm, it's like grabbing a piece of the white fence around this arena. He probably carries 9 or 10% body fat in absolutely top physical condition. He's the one that we talked about earlier today as being the walk-on quarterback at the collegiate level. He's fit, mentally fit, physically fit, and ready to win. 3.8, Jesse. 3.8. Oh boy, 5.3. Look at the draw. Ravens gets ugly hand on that one once again because that steer was just a little stronger. He ran a little farther. He packed that cowboy down the arena more than what he wanted. Of course, he turned into 5.3. So, before the steer wrestlers get out of here, don't you think they all deserve a pat on the back? Don't you think they do? They've had a long day. It's been a long day for them. Most of the time, when you go to a rodeo, you build off one time or rope count it one time, but not twice in one day. So when you are here, you're expected to do just exactly that on Sunday afternoon. Let's go to it.
Well, it's time that we meet him, but first, the privilege to introduce our presentation party. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back Calgary Stampede Rodeo Committee Chair, Mr. Sean Monroe. The CEO of the Calgary Stampede, please welcome Mr. Joel Kelly. In representing Plains, a tremendous corporate partner, bringing us the steer wrestling, please welcome the president of Plains, Michelle Palafield. And today, with a tremendous 3.6 great second run. He is your 2026 Calgary Stampede Steer Wrestling Champion. This is Riley Duvall. Riley, huge congratulations to you. Both Wade Brooks and I have had the privilege of bragging on you all week long, and it always comes into the conversation. You're an amazing family. How important is your family to you in events like this?
Extremely. You know, Mom grew up on this rodeo 60 years ago, and he's home watching right now, so I'm just very happy and very proud to be here and very proud of you.
Well, we're certainly proud of you, and I have to ask you, in this final four round before it hasn't gone your way, what was the difference here in 2016?
You know, I talked to Luke, and I said I'm going to run the bear and try to win first. I don't think they're worked out.
Well, it's certainly good. I'm going to ask you one more quick question. Can you talk a little bit about your horsepower? Maybe you have a chance to launch this run behind us here today.
Yes, sir. I've got a great team. I'm riding Dr. Pepper, Tyler, Mason. I travel with Martin Bush's every steer for me, called Fox. It takes a village, and I've got a great one.
Well, you certainly do. I mean, you have so many brand new fans here in Calgary. But right now, we are calling on Michelle Ponovan to help present that beautiful Bronc. So step on over here, Riley, a congratulatory handshake, and just have a bit of a stance and a photo opportunity in front of that beautiful bronze. And then we're going to send you on over to Mr. Joel Cowley with a check for $50,000. So sneak on over and see the CEO. Grab that check. Well, and Mr. Riley Duvall, let's get you to step up and put that high above your head. Because there he is, the 2026 Steer Wrestling Champion, the Calgary Stampede, Riley Duvall. Well, thank you again to our official party and to Flames for bringing us the Calgary Stampede.
And a cowboy said, yeah, well, you know what? I can't be throwed. Let's make a little wager. Saddle Bronc Drive coming at you with Gus Galliard, our first cowboy, and a horse called Yesterday's Delivery from Calgary Stampede. They've set records. These are the record-setting horses. These are the award-winning horses. Canadian Finals Horse of the Year, National Finals Horse of the Year, Canadian Horse of the Year, World Horse of the Year. They go all around these four horses. All those titles. Here's your cowboys. Want to see some more bucking horses? Everybody say yeah!
Jumping up and down every run. Who's glad you're here to watch history at the Calgary Stampede today? Come on, are you with me?
Absolutely. Once your name goes down in these history books, it will not be erased.
Everybody, to the music, put one hand in the air for me. Everybody put one hand up. Come on, let me see everybody in the grandstand. Put one hand up. I see it. Do it. Now put two hands up. Come on. Both hands. And feel. You do it too, please. Come on. We only got a couple of minutes left. On the tarmac. Come on. Let me see your hands in the air like this. Now clap them. Let's go, Calgary.
So they've won rounds in the national finals. They have won the Stampede down the road. I watched them set the arena record at the Washington State Fair beyond Washington a year ago. You can be all the points you want to be on this horse. But you got to be there when the 8-second whistle sounds. And this horse gets a lot of guys on the ground.
Okay, come on. Keep going. There you go. If you're too old to touch your hands, that's okay. You just bump your head like this, right? Come on, Richie, sing along. Now you got it. Okay. So we do have some rock and roll fans in the house tonight, huh? Do you? But listen to this, Miss Bass. We have rocked out, we even had techno music at the Calgary Stampede. But do we have any country music fans in the house today?
Boys, don't get us wrong. Moving to the other side on you. For the wild and Alberta cowboy and Logan Hay. It's your one chance. Ooh, there's action all over the place, I'll tell you. Everybody all right? Logan Hay, ready. Got too many players on the field right there. Free up and moves on the other side. Looks like our people energy pick up again. Got things under control. See, everybody gets real rowdy, Brimson, and things happen.
Okay, so that might have been our fault. We might have got a little too much energy there. Okay, got a little too revved up. It's okay. We'll take a break. We'll take a breather. We'll really reload for this thing.
For sure.
So everybody, calm down. First time I'm going to say it every 10 days. Calm down. Get ready.
On this stage, not that long ago, Logan Hay, the world record holder at 95 and a half, the former Calgary Stampede champion, said, I'm a little guy, I want the biggest horse. It's Bronc here in Paris. Told some stories today about that idea that we're living on the razor's edge. You gotta draw a horse that could potentially buck you off if you want to be into the 90s, 91, 92, which we can likely get to today. All right, Logan Hay, give you a minute.
So I think that was Gus Gallagher's horse that got out a moment ago and run over the judge. Hopefully we don't see any more of that kind of business, but the caliber of these horses, these guys are taking their a little bit of time to make sure everything's perfect. That horse is kind of stalling in the chute. They're squatting down and they're stalling. What they'll do is they'll loosen that cinch, they'll run him ahead of chutes. They call it rolling on the chute. Kind of loosen him up a little bit. And then pull the cinch tight and try it again. That's an interesting spot right there. Measuring that buck grain, that's a big deal.
The appropriate measurement on a raw drag can be the difference between you getting pulled over the front end of a bucking horse and running you out back to seat of your saddle. Why does it matter? Because every horse bucks with their head in a bit of a different position. So Logan Hay will have the record on this horse. He'll talk to his fellow Bronc riders and he'll say how much rain he uses. Well, he knows exactly what he needs. He knows exactly what he needs. Frontier Acres today, I got another plan. Here it is. Now we're losing that. She was wonderful late. It was right on when he said, I want the biggest bucking horse in the pen, Logan Hay. The man that has won it all, a CFR average champion, a Calgary championship. That is not how he wanted to start it, but that stall and then watch the break right there if this horse gets it. Logan Hay doing everything that he can to be as many points as he can. As the scores are soon to surface, we say 82 and a half. 82.5. Maybe not how we wanted it to go, but we're on the board.
So it's got to be perfect. You want those big scores. Dave Bruno in the red shirt, crawling over the chute right now. He's got a perpetual smile on his face. Andy Delight, the bucket horse. They split one of those rounds in Las Vegas on this horse. They just won the Showdown round, the Boca Stampede on the horse. Dave Bruno. Come on, sing it with me one time. Dave Bruno has been slowly climbing the mountain of success over the last 3 or 4 years. Nobody in the bronc riding business has been any more focused than this guy. He stays in the gym, he eats right. Of course, you gotta stay away from drugs and alcohol. Kids, pay attention. If you want to be an elite athlete, these are the things you gotta do. Come on, Dave. Go ahead, help him. Help him. Yeah, man. You can see that horse a little to the left, a little to the right, 3 or 4 times in there. That's what gets most of our cowboys on the ground. Now right there, that horse kind of come around the corner, right around the side of that chute. And that doesn't help you get a very good start to the ride. But he shrugged it off, no problem. First big score in the bronc riding today, 89 points for Dave.
Keep it going. We're back to the other side. It's Wyatt Casper. Wyatt Casper matching up with Mary Lou from Ewell Pro Rodeo. Over the past few seasons, Jeff Ewell has put together an amazing set of bucket horses, but he will be the first man to credit his family because it's a family affair. Back in 2024, this was the horse that they won the Calgary Stampede on. Can Casper do it today? Let's watch! On the onset of our bronc riding today, the great Wayne Brooks said it this way: it was a bronc that couldn't be rode, and a cowboy that couldn't be rode, that would come together and build what is a classic event of rodeo, and classic it was. We got a brand new number 1 in TMC Stadium. You ready? It's 90.5 points for Casper.
So we've got one more cowboy. His plans have changed in the last 3 minutes. Yeah, a lot. They changed a lot. Gus Gallagher picked the horse he wanted from that big screen. He picked yesterday's delivery, but that horse wasn't getting along with him. Laying down, squatting down, sulling up in the bucket chute. So they said, that's enough. Turn the horse loose, we're going to get him another one. So they did. It's one of the top 6 horses that was on that list. This one called Exotic Warrior. Every time they open the doors for the Canadian finals in Edmonton, Alberta, or the Thomas and Mack in Las Vegas, this horse has been there. Gus has the horse that they won rounds in Vegas on. The Wildwood Bronc match in 2024. You can be in the 90s on this horse. Real easy. But he is no day off. He's a handful. When they open the gate, help a young guy make $50,000. He's ready. inches. And today it's a game of half points. My goodness, 90 and a half. Unofficially, Wyatt Casper's the man. I don't know how they can buck any harder, jump any higher, or do any better.
I have no idea. Gosh, what an amazing set of bucking horses. We saw it in the Barebacks. We've seen it in the Saddleball back in the Calgary Stampede. Is often responsible for many of the highest scores and the greatest rides that we see in the entire season in professional rodeo. As they talk about the numbers that matter in the official audits, it's about declaring one champion and the right champion. And Wyatt Casper, he's no stranger to the winner's rope from a man that has been brought on to so many iconic Western sports stages. Will it be him? We are about to find out. But again, 90 and a half, he is on top. Gus, 90 points in the number 2 spot. You do me a favor, however, how about a big round of applause for the final 4 today? We could show some appreciation for those 4 men who made it, every one of them earned that chance.
You can look all over the world of rodeo, but you're not going to find any better cowboys than what you're watching right here today. It is official. So, Wyatt, come on across the arena, buddy. Come on across. Our official party for the Calgary Stampede Saddleball riding. This is one of the most impressive wins of any bronc rider's life. Winning that bronze right there is one of the biggest deals you'll do in all of rodeo. Joining us, Calgary Stampede Rodeo Committee Chair, Mr. Sean Monroe. Welcome back. Hey, if you had a good time at the rodeo so far, give that guy a round of applause. He's worked all year to make sure you get a great rodeo. First Vice Chair of the Board, it is Sherry Copperthorne Barnes. Cherry, that is. Come on by. And the Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Synovus Energy, Andrew Dolan. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to go to the bronc riding. Again, prestigious. Your Calgary Stampede champion is Wyatt Casper. Wyatt, congratulations. Face the camera here real quick. I don't know if you had this in mind when you first pulled up in the parking lot, but you got it done. This is a big deal.
Yeah, I think this is the dream of every cowboy that enters this rodeo, and it took me a while to get this one done, and I'm just excited to be able to be up on the stage.
You're on the list of the most impressive bronc riders of all time. How's that feel?
Oh, it feels pretty good. There's been a lot of great bronc riders before me, and in the present time, and it's nice to be up there.
Absolutely. We're going to turn around and take a look at your ride here real quick. A little bit of a strange day of the bronc riding, but it worked out. Tell me how about this ride?
Yeah, there's some horses that didn't have their days like I thought they would, and I thought Mary Lou was the most solid in the hand, and I've been wanting to get on her for a few years now. It's everything I dreamed she would feel like, and just couldn't be more excited.
Tell you what, if you'll step over here by this bronze, we're going to have our #1 man present the bronze. It is Andrew Dolan presenting our champion with his bronze today. You don't have to pick it up, you can just shake hands if you want to. And Sherry Copperthorne Barnes stepping forward as well with the $50,000 check right behind you. Get a hold of that check and we'll get you up on the podium, buddy. There you go. All right, come on down. Get up on that podium, buddy. You deserved it. You earned it. You're the man. You want to be the man, you got to be the man. Wyatt Casper. Thank you again to our official party and Synovus Energy, sponsor the Calgary Stampede Saddleball riding. As we keep on moving down the list, I'm so proud of Wyatt Casper. He is a top Calgary bronc rider. He has been for a lot of years. He just proved it again. He belongs #1.
To make out
This is crucial. This is the only day of the Calgary Stampede that we do not get the mares and the colts out because we know it's a pretty long day of rodeo. But we're so very, very proud of what we're looking at. He's in the world of rodeo, north of the border, south of the border, doesn't make any difference. Those awards happen every year.
Houston, Oklahoma, to get us going in the Breakaway Roping presented on behalf of Imperial. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, switch you. 2.7. What a way to start us off. 2.7. Now you've used the expression of past few days pressure. We just turned it up a notch. That's a start.
Absolutely, pressure is a privilege. If you don't have the mental side of your game figured out by the time you got into this box, you're in trouble. This lady does, I know it, Friday George. She set a new record in Las Vegas on 10 runs. Not 1 run or 2 runs, on 10 runs. She's amazing. 2-7 the lead, pretty easy to understand. 2-6, 2-5, we'll take one for 50 grand. And she broke the barrier. Penalty of 10 seconds. I wish we didn't have it. I wish we didn't have it. Watch the big screen, run that back if you can, Scotty. Chest of that horse, get that rope before the cattle got far enough out to have that head start. That's where the penalty comes from.
Madison Boots here. Rookie of the year. 21. Next generation of amazing rodeo family. Utopia, Texas. I want you to try and consider the final few moments before you nod your head in what could be the greatest run of your career. Because it's that moment right now that presents itself for well, an illegal catch to break away from Saddle Hole Lane is going to be in no time.
Oh, I hate that. She is a wonderful young lady. They all are. Thank you. I hear some applause coming from the infield over there. One lady to go. Dee Williams, Montana, Calgary. Spends a bunch of time in Canada. Dee Williams, I need a 2-6 if you want the big check. I told you earlier she's a mom of 3 and a wonderful horse woman. Rodeos across North America, but not today. 8.4 comes in for a $20,000 check that's still on the bad day at the office. As we get ready to populate the stage of our ladies, we're proud to say we're an equal opportunity employer. There's an equal amount of money that goes to ladies' events as well. Did you enjoy all 4 of our ladies in the breakaway roping? That was exciting. Across this arena. He has got a smile wide.
Well, the time has come to welcome our official party for the Stampede Breakaway Roping Championship. Hey, please welcome the Calgary Stampede Rodeo Committee Second Vice Chair, Mr. David Thomas. And a man that works 365 days a year alongside this amazing team, the CEO of the Calgary Stampede is Joel Cowboys. And the chairman, president, and CEO John Welling. And it is now a true privilege to introduce to you the 2026 Calgary Stampede Breakaway Roping Champion. This is Showdown. Congratulations, Cheyenne. I can see there's a huge smile on your face. I'm just going to ask, how does it feel to be a champion?
It feels incredible. It doesn't feel real yet. It feels amazing to rope here. And I said when I got here, I just wanted to chip in a chair to rope today for a chance to win some great money.
Well, you certainly gave yourself an opportunity. And I mean, if you could watch back the big screen right now, we could take a look at this run. You had an amazing horse, and you just took care of business today.
Yes, sir. This is the best cap I ran since I've been here, and I just really wanted to not beat myself, make sure I scored good, and got my rope on the cap, and it's all where I ended up.
But you did it, and you did it just right today. You were coming out of Pool B as a winner, $18,500. They are now $50,000 as the Calgary champion. So as you step on over here, we are going to present you with this beautiful bronze on behalf of Imperial as we welcome John Welling again to congratulate our winning cowgirl and a bronze that will be cherished. So thank you to Imperial and John Welling and his phenomenal team. But right now, well, Cheyenne, there is a beautiful check for $50,000 in the hands of Joel Family soon to be in yours. And as he passes over that check, hey, we would love nothing more than for you to take that big step right up to the top. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 Breakaway Roping Champion, the Calgary Stampede, is Cheyenne McCarthy. Thank you again to our official party, and thank you so much to Imperial Oil for their amazing support of the Breakaway Roping competition today. What a day it's been.
The hit song of Rodeo is yet to be had. We're heading right back down toward the bucket chutes. We're going to roll out the big trailer fund. Here's the money, with Katie Williams collecting $20,000. On down the line for $10,750. Congratulations to all four of our ladies getting the big checks.
So on the championship edition of the greatest outdoor show on earth, we have found our way to the most extreme 8 seconds on the face of the planet. We need to go get some matchmaking ready. Are you still with us?
Normally, the first man to nod and Grand Funk, the PBR Canadian Bull of the Year. This is a great matchup for the stickiest young cowboys in all of rodeo. I need your help, everybody. I need your help. Keep going, Noah. Keep going. Keep going. That was just by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Let me tell you, his dad rode in this very same arena. He was a superstar. Now, here's time to think about it. We got a score coming in. He has an option of a rewrite. That bull didn't really buck as great as our judges thought that he should. So the Cowboys offered the option of a rewrite. These are some of the rankest bulls in business. The score is 71.5. Just came in. How many think he should keep the 71.5? How many think he should get on another one? Okay. We'll see what the Cowboy decides to do. I think you gotta go for the 90.
You're 18 and you're not good. Bet you do. 19 Parker. The Budweiser bucks you to the right hand delivery side. On this stage, T. Parker from Winning, Texas. And I want him again. Purple people here. The National Williams, the one that he best seen on the day 2 for 88.5, but today the Purple People Eater switches gears on him and brings T. Parker down. Well, big victory lap right there. That is going to be no score for T. Parker.
Ooh. I'd bet my last $10 on that one anyway, anytime, anywhere. Garrett Green was hurt. 2 days ago, he was hurt. He was unable to ride. He was almost unable to get out of bed. But he came back. He picked the bull called Cooley's Pet from Warden Willie Moxham. He's from Meeting Creek, Alberta. Nothing went wrong. That's just a big, strong, powerful bull. And I don't know about that decision, but we have heard the word that Noah Lee said, yes, he will take the rewrite. Give the Alberta Cowboy one more round of applause. He decided to make it to the Final Four, and he did.
He's 18 years old, and he rides with unapologetic confidence. Today, for the Lakeland Rodeo Company, that is the bull that has been leading the conversation. When it comes to Canadian Bull of the Year, that's a bull from Anoka, Alberta, has undoubtedly put together one of the greatest sets of bulls on the planet. That's one of them. That's no score.
Okay. Gotta find out what's gonna happen here. Because Noah Lee, as you guys voted, he decided to take the rewrite. He could have kept the 71.5, and he would have been the only guy in line right now. But he said, no, I want to go for the big score.
Just to continue that conversation, Noah Lee would have had to make that decision before the next cowboy competes. I know what you're saying, hey, let's just go back and dig out that 71. He assumed, like all of us, that we were going to ride 4 for 4 today. It just didn't go that way. Noah Lee won't be taken.
This kid has got more natural talent, more natural ability than most guys do with their whole body. He's got a good little finger. Come on, Noah. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you. He's built like a jockey. Little bitty guy, but he can ride and ride. Come on, stay there. Stay at 5'2" and 114 pounds. He's not a very big guy, but he can ride a grizzly bear if he sets his mind to it. Score is coming in. He was there for the 8-second whistle. Another look at it on the replay right now. Making all the right moves. Resetting his feet every jump. Using that free arm to keep himself back off of that bull's head. A little celebration going on the back of the chutes as the score is coming in now. Congratulations. Whew, that was a little scary.
a little scary, but he earned it. As he gets ready to come over here for a very special presentation. And congratulations to that young man. But hey, how about one more favor? How about a huge round of applause for your Lamley's bullfighters? Birthday amazing all week long. They've tested this tremendous job. And for the final time in their career, Jesse and Tanner Burr, the amazing brothers, fought bulls in this arena. This 2026 will be their final season as bullfighters from the greatest bullfighting family in the world.
Tell you what, you said it. I thought all four of them were going to ride, but it worked out a little different.
Worked out a little different today, but there was one man that was able to mess the bunch. Man, it is official, so now what does that mean? Well, that means that we can welcome our official party for the bull riding presentation. Hey, please welcome back my friend, the Calgary Stampede Rodeo Committee Second Vice Chair, Mr. David Thomas. And with that check for $50,000, first vice chair of the board, this is Sherry Capathorne Barr. And the CEO of WestJet, please welcome Alexis von Hohensberg. And it is now time that you meet him. Oh, not once but twice today, he found his way to the 8-second buzzer. Your 2026 Calgary Stampede Bull Riding Champion. This is Noah Lee. Noah, congratulations to you. What an exciting moment this must be. Now, I'm probably going to be safe to assume this is probably not the way that you thought it was going to unfold.
No, sir. I fell off that first one, and I was pretty disappointed in myself. I don't like falling off, and I take it pretty hard. I'm glad I got the last two rows, but they ran off. But here I am, looking at y'all great people, and y'all are making count. So thank y'all for coming.
Well, thank you for those amazing words. And really, at the end of the day, regardless of how it unfolded, you were the man that had to keep your hands shut. You were the man that had to get the job done, and you did it. I can see on your face there's a quiet confidence, there's a focus, but you love life.
Oh yeah, and we ain't over yet. Back to the finals. Let's get them yellow bucket shoots and go buckle.
Well, this money is certainly going to help Noah. Hey, let's slide you over here in front of that beautiful bronze. And to help you with that will be Alexis from WestJet, offering a congratulatory handshake. Thank you so much to WestJet for bringing it to us. Well, a lot of support is needed. It truly takes an army to put the Calgary Stampede together. Hey, as you set that down, we want to put something else in your hands. Noah, how about the check for $50,000 to Sherry Capathorne Barnes? Puts that in your hands and up to the top you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the teenage sensation is your 2026 Bull Riding Champion. Give it up one more time for Noah Lee. Thank you so much to our official party and to WestJet, proudly bringing us the bull riding competition and championship here in the Calgary Slam. Hey, well now it's all about Greg fucking Moore.
Here to make our presentation for the champion.